Hey, what up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome to a new episode of The Road to Glory here on FIFA 19 Ultimate Team. This is episode number 33 and it is the first one I've done in a few days. So, I know I've been uploading relatively consistently. We missed one day, right? So don't don't get on my back about that. You know, it's gonna happen from time to time. But you guys know where the team's looking like, or what the team's looking like right now, because a couple episodes ago we were lucky enough to pack Mbappe. 87 rated Mbappe, sales were like over 400,000 coins or something crazy, and he is obviously coming straight into the team because I want to use him, want to see what he's all about and stuff. Now, I made a quick change where I literally just brought in Rabiot and Mbappe, and it wasn't much of a team change from what we'd been using. But I do want to change up a fair few things here today and get like a new squad going. It's going to involve a couple of the same players. However, I am selling Handanovic, I am selling Benatia, and I am also selling Alexandro, who is in form as of me recording this. So, bought him for 85k, selling him for 122. Not too shabby. I wonder if he does drop down back to that price, then it will be good, because if we ever wanted to buy him back, then it will be a lot better for us. But as you can see, I already had like 200k in the bank, and then we're just waiting for these guys to sell, because there's some players I want to buy, and I haven't forgotten. If you guys do enjoy the video, do me a favor, smash a thumbs up. Let's try and see if we can smash over 1,200 likes today. That's going to be the target. If you could do that for me, that would be awesome, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. So a big purchase has just been made. 87 rated Samuel Umtiti. Another one's about to be made here in Thomas Meunier, in form, of course. 84 rated, and well, he was relatively expensive. Now, I sold Dele Alli in the meantime as well, just because he was sitting on the bench. I didn't feel like we needed him. I wasn't sure what to do for my right centre-back, so for now I've gone with Kimpembe, who has been pretty solid for us in the past. Always difficult when I play against him, so I'm figuring that would be an alright move. Now, Lucas Hernandez comes in. I accidentally bought him in left wing-back, but he was the cheapest one on the market, so it is all good. And we just about had enough coins to go out and buy Philip Coutinho, our third and final big purchase of the episode. He's going to complete the team, and the squad is actually going to look like this. It's going to start in a 4-2-4, which it's not going to end like that. So the idea behind the team is that I wanted to keep Fabinho and Firmino in the squad. I wanted to use Mbappe. I also wanted to get in Rakitic, who is a high-rated walkout player that we've packed, and he's untradeable. So I can't sell him. I wanted to use him, see what he's all about. It's also time for a couple of new kits. You can see on screen, those are the ones that I've decided to go for: the purple EA one and the white PSG kit. I wanted the white one, which was PSG times Jordan, but I don't think that one's on the game. I think the dark kit's on there with the Jordan PSG kit, but not the light one. So, oh well, we'll go with the white Nike one that I've already got in my club. You can see in the formations part just above my head, this is how the team will actually play in a 4-1-2-1-2. And so we will get into some games in a moment, but it is time to go on into marquee matchups. Now, I was able to do this without literally buying a single player. A lot of the players I was using were untradeable, and a lot of the players I was using were bronze and stuff. So really, really good that I didn't have to spend anything. We're at that point now in our club where I haven't been selling every single thing I get in packs. I will aim to keep them until they're either worth something or I can use them for an SBC. So that's kind of like the plan, and it's working out quite well for us because, yeah, we've packed a couple of big players, so I don't necessarily need the coins for every single player that I get in a pack. You know, I can have a club stock full of stuff ready to use for certain SBCs. I feel like that's the way to go. It makes life so much easier as well, not having to constantly like buy players, buy an entire 11 just to complete an SBC. It really does. So yeah. Now, first pack's a silver one. We get some left back from some Italian left back. And the next one we get, I think, 3 rare players in this one. But again, it's a silver pack, so it's no big deal. You know, some of these players will or probably are worth a little bit of money right now. Maybe it was lazy of me to not really check, but I did just stick them into the club. And well, this was recorded on Monday afternoon before the Chinese Super League and the French League League SBCs have come out. So that's a thing now. I wonder if we can ever... I need to see them settle first and sort of understand how much they're going for. But if you didn't know, I think it is... Renato Augusto, who's someone we used in one of our starter teams, and Oscar, so two Brazilians who are playing in the Chinese Super League, which would obviously get good links to like Talisca, Paulinho, stuff like that, Hulk. So there's potential there. People were saying that was around 120,000 coins or so. If so, we could probably make some money back. We've probably got a load of stuff in the club. I don't know whether it's a wise move to go down that route or, well, the big one, the French Ligue 1. You got Florian Thauvin, who looks really good. I really enjoyed using his regular version at the start of this series. And you also have Memphis Depay, which is a big one. His regular card is amazing. So, yeah, I reckon that league's going to be relatively expensive. Now, you're seeing in the background that I've actually decided to go ahead and do the Marco Reus loan SBC because I had a whole bunch of players in the club. I literally had to go and buy 2 players. I didn't feel like there was much value there in the players themselves. So, hey, I'll go and do it. I'll get Marco Reus red for 20 games in the club because at some point in time, I might want a squad with Reus in it and that might work and that would fit and... Well, how often do I keep a squad with players in it for longer than 20 games, right? I know we've done that with Bobby and Fabinho, but it's not often that I do that. So, yeah, it could be a good one down the road. Maybe a super sub in the weekend league or something could be a great idea. So now it's time to actually go into a couple of matches and test out our new squad, knowing that we've got some La Liga players in there. And, well, it's the first time for a long time that I haven't got Benatia and Manolas at the back. I've actually got Kimpembe and Mtiti. Now, they're both left-footed players. I realised relatively instantly that I don't like having 2 left-footed players in my defence. Yeah, I want my left centre-back to be left-footed and I want my right centre-back to be right-footed. Now, I never find that to be a problem when I've got 2 right-footers, but it was incredibly apparent to me when I was using 2 left-footers. And I don't know why. I don't know whether both of their weak foots are absolutely awful or something, and it was just, like, really, really apparent, or not quite sure what it was. But although we go 1-0 down in this match, we actually get a goal back. A really nice finesse shot there from Bobby Firmino. I hit that one a little bit harder than I'd been hitting quite a lot of them recently. And, well, it kind of worked for us. You know, we were able to get a lovely goal into the top of the net right there. And it's looking all good. Now, Mbappe turns his defender well. I go for the low-driven shot there, but Szczesny is able to parry it away with his leg. Now, some games, those will fly into the back of the net. Most of the time, they won't, though. It's not FIFA 18 anymore. You got to remember that. Now, this guy was good on possession, and I was really struggling to actually get the ball off him. He's good with his passing and stuff as well. And I gave a sloppy penalty away on Rakitic's debut, and it was him that gave it away. But I did fortunately save it, and he wasn't able to score the rebound. So that's all good, isn't it? Now, I find that I'm saving all kinds of penalties and I'm missing all kinds of penalties as well. Maybe there's something to be done there. It seems a little bit too easy to save them this year. Maybe it's too easy to know where people are going. I don't know. But I couldn't stop this guy for long because he was able to get a goal with Mauro Icardi, and I go 2-1 down just before half-time. It's never good to concede just before half-time. It gives a nice... I'm not going to say that, actually. I was going to say it gives a nice momentum boost, but then everyone's going to go on at me about momentum being in FIFA. I don't know if it is or isn't. But you know what I mean? Like, in real football, if you score 5 minutes before half-time, 5 minutes after half-time, there always seems to be a shift in momentum in the game. So, yeah, and he hits the post again and then rifles one over the bar. If anyone was going to score again, I would say it was probably this guy. I'm not quite sure how Mtiti doesn't defend that there against El Shaarawy. He was literally in front of him and stuff. So it seemed... I seem to be getting, like, not necessarily bad luck, but, like, not many chances. I couldn't really force too much from this guy. He was a solid player, but I do risk it and get a first-time finesse shot opportunity with Mbappe there, and he's able to equalise for me in the 70th minute. So he really has been coming in clutch. I love him. I really do think he's an awesome player. Goretzka then fizzes it into Meunier, who I'd moved up to midfield. Mbappe gets through again, but I go for the low driven again. I don't know what I was going to do from there, but it didn't quite work out for us. And then Kimpembe is not able to head that one home. He's able to stuff it wide of the post. So we end up getting a 2-2 draw against that guy. I don't know if it was fair or not. Like, I felt like he was a better player, but as you look at the result of it, you know, yeah, he had more possession and slightly better shots on target ratio and stuff. But other than that, I guess we did get some chances. It just felt like he had the more clear-cut ones, and it was almost lucky that I was able to get some sort of result from that. So, because we haven't played for a few days, I was down to rank 4. I think I stopped playing in rank 1 the other day. So, it was a bit of a shock to the system to come back to rank 4, but we pushed ourselves back into rank 3 now, and that is where I intend to stay. Go up into another game. Oh yeah, I remember this one. Look at it. It's just lagging all over the place, and it wasn't good. Really wasn't good. Lots of spinny circles. It wasn't speed up lag or anything, but I mean, look, there must have been like a 5 to 10 second gap there. Yeah, I concede straight away from it. The guy was holding the ball really well, and I was getting this stuttery lag. I don't know if it was him or me. It was dedicated server, so I haven't got a clue whose fault it was. But yeah, I went 2-0 down and things just weren't looking any better. I decided, you know what, I'm getting the hell out of here. I just didn't want to play it. I just paused it, rage quit, and got out of there because there's no point, is there? I guess I'd already lost the game at 2-0. So we go into another match here, and the guy has got... he's got 87 rated UCL Sane. I'm quite jealous of that. But there are a lot of players that have fit in my team before. He's got the Son, the Fred, the Firmino, the Lucas, all of those types of players. I get clean through with Mbappe right here, but he's not one of the quickest players in the world, is he? Oh, wait, no, he is. But Davinson Sanchez, I think, is obviously known to be quicker than him because he was able to catch him up there, which is crazy. But I guess I was on the ball versus off the ball speed, which is a big topic of discussion, I think, on FIFA 19. Wonder if we'll see changes to that in the future, because it seems to be crazier than ever, actually. Like, we're players on the ball feel slower than ever, don't they? Which is kind of mental. Now, he takes a lovely strike there with Lucas, and he wasn't able to score it, but I was almost more worried about the volley coming in from Sane there, but Ruffier was able to get some nice strong hands to it. Half-time doesn't look too good for me, to be fair. I get another opportunity here, or a couple of opportunities with Coutinho. In fact, 3 opportunities, 2 of which were green-timed, but they either got blocked or saved. So, yeah, it's just the way it is. Rakitic roulettes past the defender, goes for the strike, but because I power shotted it, it seemed to go wide of the post, and we weren't able to get the goal. Mbappe then does spin the player and stuffs it wide. I would have put my house on that going in right there, but obviously it didn't. So substitutions were made. Heung-min Son comes on, and Son does Son stuff because, he just comes on and he scores. First touch of the game was him taking the touch, and then, of course, he was able to finesse it past the goalkeeper, and that is one of the bad things about changing teams, that I now don't have him in the starting 11, which is kind of devastating because he's really good, isn't he? But I was able to get a goal with Mbappe, finally able to turn Davinson Sanchez after he completely rinsed me all game long. He was so good at marking Mbappe, but I finally got away from him and finessed one into the back of the net to win this game 2-0. That was a tough game. 50-50 on possession, and my 8 shots on target only related to 2 goals in the end. So, yeah, Division 4, chilling around that 1800 skill rating is where I'm at, really. I know that I've been above it before, but I end up losing games and stuff. And then I come way back down, and then I start winning games again. So I guess we've actually found our skill level, which is probably a lot lower than a lot of other people, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys out there are in the 2000s. Now, that's going to be where we wrap things up today. If you have enjoyed, do me a favour, smash a thumbs up on the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a lovely day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.